Good afternoon to all of you. I have great pleasure in introducing Professor M.V. Rajiv Gowda and his team, consisting of Akash Satyawali, Sneha Elizabeth Koshi, Ashmi Sharma, and Ishan Krishna. They have produced a splendid report called Real State of the Economy 2025. Many of the facts mentioned in this report are conveniently buried by the union government. They are press releases, they are statements, completely ignore the facts. And with a few exceptions, the media does not get an opportunity to carry the truth about the economy. Therefore, Professor Rajiv Gowda's team decided to produce a comprehensive report on the real state of the economy. There is, of course, an unreal state of the economy, which is put out by the government every day, every hour. There is a real state of the economy. This report is well documented and well sourced. It runs to about 95 pages, but there is an executive summary of about 9 pages. I urge all of you to read the executive summary and report on that basis. Of course, your editors and sub-editors will delve deeper into a subject of their interest and go into the body of the report, and they can pull out and publish many more facts, many more issues can be highlighted, and many more evidence can be brought on record. Briefly, the economy is in a slowdown. That cannot be denied at all. However much the government may try to do that, the economy is a slowdown, and it is maybe falling up to 2% of the previous year's growth. The second important factor is there are no jobs. Youth employment is perhaps close to 40%. Among graduates, unemployment rate is close to 30%. There are no jobs. Despite the letters handed over from time to time by the Honorable Prime Minister, the jobs are being created. Those letters of appointment are filling jobs already vacant. They are not creating jobs. The third is wages have stagnated for 4 or 5 years, especially rural wages, agricultural wages, daily workers. Wages have stagnated for 4 or 5 years. In the meanwhile, inflation is raging. Look at food inflation, education inflation, and healthcare inflation. All are in double digits. Food, education, and healthcare inflation are in double digits. While inflation has been raging for 2 or 3 years, and in many cases in double-digit inflation, yet the wages have stagnated. And finally, there's huge inequality. Nobody's denying that the upper crust of 1% is extremely wealthy. I concede even the middle class, the top 20 or 30% may be better off. But what about the remaining 70%? The population lives on about 100 to 150 rupees a day. That is 50% of India's population lives on about 100 to 150 rupees a day. There's huge inequality. And that gap between the rich and the poor is growing. And government has done nothing to address this inequality. Now we can go examine the reasons why we have come to such a pass. But a budget analysis of the last 6 or 7 years will show that the government expenditure on health, education, both higher education and school education, social welfare and rural development has fallen year after year since 2017-18. Allocations for major welfare programs have fallen steeply over the last 7 to 8 years.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.